Hello everyone, welcome to the tutorial of the famous song My Way, American adaptation of the original song of Comme d'habitude, which you will find in detail in the description. So the wonderful Frank Sinatra sing it in D, and the original key is in F, but it's too high for me in the throat voice, so I suggest it to you in G, but in the chest voice. But if that key doesn't agree as you, and if you play on an acoustic piano, you will have to transpose it as I did with a simple pencil. On the other hand, if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use the transposition of this one. They are made for that. Consult the manual if you don't know how to do it. It will be indicated to you in the chapter of transpose or transposition. I don't know. There are so many models, but it's always very simple and above all very useful too to adjust your voice once you have taken the knots of harmonies that I'm going to show you. And the last word, naturally, you will find in another video under the title guide for help you in the general understanding of the song. So let's start with the introduction. This is we are on the scale of G. So let's have a look on the scale first in natural scale of G, and I'm talking in degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, measure 7 and root. So you see we have just only one alteration, that's a S sharp or G flat. Okay. So the fifth degrees for the introduction, I'm taking the D, sorry, and the but D sharp 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, scale of D, root, third major, and fifth. The first reverse, like this, I mean the root is coming on the top, like this. We play the root with our left hand, sorry, 1, and then the third major is coming on the top, and the sharp 5 on the top, like this, and the root is coming on the top, like this, and we go back to the first position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very easy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just the detail. We have A sharp, D. Okay, and then second position we have B flat, D, F sharp, and then D, F sharp, A sharp, and again F sharp, A sharp, and C. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then and now. So that's different way to play this song. So what I suggest, it's a part very we make the both together. I mean a simply position, okay, and if you're a little bit upgrade, an embellishment a little bit, okay, because I know if you're real beginners, everybody can find what he like, okay. So on G, root position, we saw the scale, roots at fifth, so the roots coming in the top, first reverse, and the third major on the top, okay, like this, like that, and like this, okay. You can do that, G, and then second one, we have just only one note to move, 1, 2 with a D minor, B minor 7, and then we resolve on the D minor 6, like this, and now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. Okay, but it's not the choice. We can play flat like this, and now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. That's not the choice what I made. I made the root position. You see? Why? Because of course we can use also the 9, but it will be more interesting to make the embellishment like this. So root position. Okay, I should decide one position because we can play with a lot of position. But so we have G, B, and D. And you can play with a 9. Why I say the 9? And it's the second 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root 9, because it's an extension, and when it's an extension we talk 9, we say 9, and not 9, 8, major 7, 6, 5th, 4, 3, 2. That's the same 2, okay? But we say 9, okay? Like this. So it's an option, of course. You can stay like this if you're really beginners, okay? And now the end is near. Second position, B minor, and then what is interesting is to put the seven inside. You see, scale of B: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Measure 7 root, 3rd, 5th, 7. So the root is coming on the top, and the second on the top. Okay, the third minor. Okay, like this. So we have F sharp, A, B, and D. So from the G, very easy. See, bam, bam, G. So G first, B minor 7, and then we resolve by E minor 6 on a root position. Will be more interesting. It's make a little bit movement harmonically. So like this, and now the end is near. So in ballad like this with the time, or and so I face, and then if you a little bit regret, you can use like this, and now end is near, and so I face. You see the melody is inside the harmony. Okay, the final curtain. So D minor 6, okay? Scale of D, that's the same, roots and minor and 6. We have D, F, and B. The final curtain. So first option, as simply as possible, you play just only the chord, the flat, like this, E7, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, measure 7 root. In degrees, of course, in natural scale. So root, the E, the third major with a F flat, and the B, that the 5th, and the 7 with a D. Okay. And of course, we play the root with our left hand. But if you want a little bit of grade, you can use an interval like this. Bam, bam, bam. It's very easy. I mean, just two possibilities to do like this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you play the root and the third, and then again, you say bam, bam, bam. Sorry, bam, bam, bam. Okay, very easy. So E with A flat, and then after A sharp with A, and then A flat with B, bam, 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 or bam, 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 and you follow with your left hand. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, bam, bam, bam. It's up to you. So in time. And now the end is near, and so I face. But that's simply, you can do that. And now the end is near, and so I face. You didn't play melody, you know, you just play the chord. The final curtain, just A7. Okay. Now for the transition, you can use that or not. Bam, 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 my friends. Then, boom, we're landing on A minor. Okay. Or bam, my friend. Okay. My friend. So A minor, scale of A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, measure 7 root. Roots and minor, 5th. So it's just only a reverse, a 1 and a 2, the second reverse, you see? I mean, the root is coming in the top, and the third minor on the top. And then we go back to the root position. It's just only a second reverse of the triad, okay? So we have E, we have A, we have C, okay? My friend. And then we're descending chromatically with a major 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and the 7. 1, 2, 3. And now, and my friend, sorry, I say it clear. And now I say it clear. Okay? So that the A minus 7 now reverse. So we have first E, A, C, E, A flat, C, and E, G, C. My friend, I say clear, there's this possibility like this or like that, more simply. Very easy. Okay, I state my case. D7. If you want to play melody inside, you can. Friend, I say clear. I state my case. Okay, I state my case. D7. Scale of D, we saw the scale of D, root, third, fifth, seven. So we have D, F sharp, A, and C. So if you, as simply, you stay on the D7, of which I'm certain, and then you're landing on the C, on the G, sorry. So, but if you want a little bit, you have a little bit of bread, embellish a little bit, you can do that. Friend, I say clear, I state my case, of which you're just changing your position of the hand with the 7 of the D, of which I'm certain. Okay, see, state my case, of which you can play melody inside, you see, with this position, of which I'm certain, and then you're landing on the G. So as simply you stay on the G, and then I believe. But if you want to make a little bit fancy, bam bam bam, with intervals, with the G and the B, with the A, with the C, and the B and the D, like this, bam bam, and you follow. You can run. You follow with your left hand, like this. The G, the A, and the B, like this, bam bam bam. Really easy, but it's more interesting. Okay, set my K. Oh, wish I'm certain. 1, 2, 3. I believe. See? Or you stay on the G. Case. Oh, wish I'm certain. You can use the 9 if you want. Okay? You see? Sometime like this. One time. You see? I believe. And now we have. Let's have a look on the detail of the what we have. We have the major 7, I live a life that full. So major 7, 7 and 9 have traveled each. Okay? So first position, I live a life with the F sharp, that the major 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, you see? That's full 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and not major 7, 7. That's the minor, the sun minor from the 5th, 3 semitone, 3 half tone above at the sun minor. So 7, the 9, 8, 9, okay, and with the 5th of the triad of the G, with the note which is on the top. So we have first G, major 7, 7, 9, and then we resolve at G again. Go back to the G. So in time, I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each. You see, you can ring the 9 if you want. I've traveled each with the C, that the reverse of the C. Root third, 5th. The root is coming in the top. Okay, and the third major on the top. Very easy. It's just only a reverse. Okay, and on the simply way, it will be like this. I've lived a life that full. I've traveled each and every highway. So from the major mode to the minor mode, you see the root. 4th semitone above the root is a 3rd major, and 3 semitone is the 3rd minor. We're now from the major mode to the minor mode. Okay. maybe I wait. But if you a little bit upgrade and if you want to embellish a little bit, you can do that. I've laid the lies that's full. I've traveled. No, you can do that. I've traveled each, and maybe I wait. You can play the C minor like this. 1, the reverb, 2, 3, and 4. See? So the root, third minor, the fifth, and the root again. Okay. So the E flat is coming on the top, first reverse. The G on the top, 2, the 3 on the top. You see, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and more. So again, a little bit advanced. I've laid the lines that's full. I've traveled each, and maybe I wait 2, 3, 4, and more. And then we are playing the fifth of the G, the D. You see, let's make it more beautiful than to play the root. See, with our left hand we play in exception. We play the fifth and more. Much. If you are really beginners, you can stay like this. More, much more than this. If you're a little bit of grade, you can do that. And more, much more than this. Without the 7, okay? Just only the triad. The root, third, fifth on the D. Okay? Again. And more, much more. You see, much more than this. Very easy. G, B, A, C, more, much more than, and you go back on the first position. More than this. You play D, okay? And then now without the 7, just only the triad. So really easy. You do I did it my. So C minor 6. So with our left hand we are going to play D, B, A, G, like this. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Let's have a look first with our left hand. C, B, A, G, and with our we following with the chords with our right hand. C minor 6, roots and minor, and the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the A. So we have C, E flat, A. Second position, B minor sharp 5, scale of B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5. So we have B, D, and G. D, that's the reverse of the D and the triad, root third, fifth, you see. Second position, first reverse, second reverse, and we go back to the root position. Second position, we have A, D, and F sharp, and we resolve easy with a G. See the root, third, fifth, and root again. Okay, that's simply first reverse of the position. Okay, okay, like this. For C minor 6, B minor sharp 5, D, okay, and G. Okay, on the D. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. D, A, D, and a sharp, and bam, 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 bam. So, if you're a little bit advanced, let's have a look. And more, much more than this. So you can use a triad also to a scale of triad. 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3. Just only with one note. 2, 3, or 1 on the D. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You have the choice. Okay. You follow on the scale. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So D with F sharp, and then after E with G, and then we resolve a sharp to the A. 1, 2, 3, okay, or 1, 2, 3, bam, 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 or nothing. You stay here. Okay, I did it my way. So again, if you leave it advanced, okay, and more, much more than this. I did it my, you see, I did it, or I did it my way. Okay, first verse. So I'm playing again for you as simply as is possible this first verse. Okay, okay, intro. And now the end is near. B minor 7, and so I face D minor 6. So final curtain E7. My friend A minor. Major 7, A minor, major 7. I say clear 7, A minor 7. I state my case D7, of which I'm certain. G, have lead. G major 7, a line that's full. 7 and 9, G7 9. I've traveled each C and heavy highway C minor and more. G with D on the bass, much more than this. D, I did it my C minor 7, I my way. So C minor 6, B sharp 5, D and G. Okay, bam 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 bam. So, and now if you leave it agree, it's a little bit with embellishment, a little bit. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. 2, 3, my friend. I say clear, I state my case. So wish I'm certain. 1, 2, 3, I'm leaving a line that full. I've traveled each and maybe I went 2, 3, 4 and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Second verse, it will be exactly the same thing, okay? G, I've had a few, B minor 7, but then again, D minor 6, too few to mention, E7, I did A minor, minor, major, what I had to do with a 7 now, major 7, 7, okay, and so it's through. Exactly the same chords. D7 without exemption. 1, 2, 3. I planted G with a major 7, each charted course 7, 9. Each careful sorry, G, each careful step C along the my way. 1, 2, 3, 4 and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Again, as simply as possible. Regrets, I've had a few. I try to avoid those fingers that you have really good point of view from the top. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted courses, each careful step along the byway, minor and more. G with D, much more than this. D, I did it my way. Oh my, in throat voice, my way. You see. And now that the refrain. So if you start, let's have a look on all the chords as simply, and then we upgrade in two upgrade, one upgrade and a second upgrade. Okay, so first, yeah, there with time, yeah, there with time. So B, C, E, D, yeah, there with time, and G. Okay, I'm with a sharp. I'm sure you knew nothing changed. You see, 7, 9. Okay. G, when I beat off. C, more than I could chew. But through it all, if you want to play a little bit melody, but through it all, you see. But through it all, sorry. Yeah, there with time. I'm sure you knew. When I bit off more than I could chew, but through it all, A minor 7, and then you add the 7, and in this position, root 3rd, 5th, 7, we have A, C, E, and the G. Yes. When there was doubt, and then you see very easy to play this position of the D7, the D7. Root position, root 3rd, 5th, 7, first reverse, second reverse, third reverse, and root position again, you see? So, root, 1, 2, we're going to use this position, the 2. We have A, we have C, D, and F sharp. So from the A minor to D7, like this. But through it all, when there was doubt, I had it up, B minor 7 in this position. So, root 3rd, 5th, 7, B, D, F sharp, and A. Okay? And speed it out, E minor 7 on the reverse position, like this. Scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures from root. Root 3rd, 5th, 7. We keep the 5th and the 7 in place. The root is coming in the top and the 3rd on the top. 3rd minor, E minor 7. We have B, D, E, and G with the root on the E. Okay? I face it all, then in this position, very easy to go to the A minor, to go back to the A minor 7. I face it all, and I stood tall, D7 again, and did it my way, okay? The resolution of the C minor 6, okay, with the B minor sharp 5, the D, and the G, okay? Okay. So again, as simply as possible, okay? Yeah, there were times I'm sure you knew when I bit on more than I could chew, but through it all, when there was doubt, I had it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. Okay. So now, if you leave it a grade, okay, you can use your both hand. Okay, with you can play. Yeah, there we. Okay, yeah, there we. For B, C, D. Play. Okay, you play exactly the same thing, but with your both hand. Yeah, there we, and then time. Okay, yeah, there we. Oh, yeah, there we time. You can use a 9 if you want. I'm sure you knew when I met with transition with interval. when I beat off. And then you can add the major 7, put a fifth major 7, more than I could chew, because, and then you can play a little bit melody. You say more than I could chew, E, F, E, flat E. Okay. Yeah, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I beat off more than I could chew. And then with your both hand, but through it, okay, E on the scale, okay, E, A sharp, G, okay, but through it. If it's too hard to play, you just play just one finger, but through it all, okay, we just go through it all, okay, A minor 7. Then you can add the B sometime when there was doubt. And now you can use the small ascending with intervals. I had it like this. I had it, or just one with both note or one note. I had it up, and then B minor. You're landing on the B minor 7. And slide it, and slide it. You can play a little melody inside, and slide it up. And then if you want, I carry on, of course. You can just descending a chromatic like this with the major 7 and the 7. 1, 2, 3, and then I face it, or I face it on. Say it's more strong. I face it down. I face it on. But I face it on, not bad also, okay? A minor 7. And I stood, you can play melodies inside the melodies inside the harmony. And I stood tall, okay? D7, and did it, and then my way, same thing, okay? So again, okay? Yeah, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I had it up and spit it on. I face it on, and I stood tall and did it with one finger or both, you know, and did it my way. Okay, so and now if you're a little bit above grade, we try to make a little rhythmic as with the bossa. Okay, we're going to use the root. The rule it's to play the root and with the fifth, and I reverse the fifth. So like this. Yeah, there were times. So on G with D. Why D? Because D is the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. In major mode or minor mode. Okay. Root. I keep the root in place, and the D is coming on the bottom like this. Yeah, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I made off. So with the C major 7, C and G, more than I could chew. And then, but through it all, A minor 7, or A minor, we have A and E. When there was doubt, I had it up. So we played on the fifth of the B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that we F sharp, or B and F sharp. And spit it on, 1, 2, 3, I face it on. Okay, A minor 7, the same thing, A with E. And I stood tall, D with A, same thing, and did it my way. Okay, third verse. verse inside. I've loved. We go back to quiet. I've loved and cried. Same thing, B minor 7. I've had my fill, D minor 6. Same chord, same thing. My share of losing, 2, 3, and now A minor. With major 7, I still subside. With the 7, okay, I find it all. D7, I'm so musing. 1, 2, 3, to think G. With 9, I think all that. With 7 and 9, and may I say, see, I'm not in a shy 1, 2, 3, in a shy way, C minor. Oh no, G with D. Oh no, not me. D, I did it my way. So now again, this third verse is as simply possible. Okay, I've loved, D, E, I've loved, okay, and laughed and cried. G, B minor 7. I've had my fill, D minor 6. My share losing, E7, and now A minor. Major 7, I still subside. 7, I find it all. B7, so amusing. G, to think G again. With F sharp, I did all that. With 7 and 9, and May, G, I say, C, not in a shy way. C minor. Oh no, G with D. Oh no, not me. D, I did it my way. Yeah, but if you want, I simply my way. In major mode, you can do, but it's really less interesting. That's more interesting. Okay, so, and then the second refrain, forwarded, it will be exactly the same thing. So I'm playing for you as simply as possible first, okay? Forwarded the man. I'm playing melody, but if you don't want to play melody, you didn't play. Of course, it's an option, okay? Forwarded the man, for example, forwarded the, or one finger, 2 hands, well, that's a lot of option. For what is, and nothing. Well, what is a man? What has he got? And then you have choice. I'm doing the first refrain with 9, but now I suggest you the flat 9 if you want. Will be also interesting. You can apply for the first 9. You decide. It's another option. I've done the first refrain with a 9, and now I suggest you with a flat 9 inside. Okay, you decide. Okay, but then you add inside. You can add inside the third. You see, like this. You decide. It will be F, A flat, B and D instead of F, A and D, like this, or you decide again. For what is a man? For what is a man? What are they got? So beautiful. So to use him, if not him. Sorry, I didn't make. If not himself, G, C, then he has not to say the things. A minor 7, it surely feels D7. And other words, E minor 7, or one who needs E minor 7. The record shows A minor 7, I took the blows, D7, and I did it my way. And the end of the song, yes, it was. So you can do yes. yes, it was my C minor 7 way. You can reverse the G, you see, like this. But you can do also, yes, it was my way. You say that a lot of options. You decide. Or yes, yes, it was just with the melody. Yes, it was my way. For example, there's a lot of possibilities. Okay, you decide. But yes, it was my assembly way. Okay? So, and now if you're a little bit great, let's go. Maybe just one hand if you want. For what is a man? Or for what is it's more strong with both hands. For what is a man? What as a sharp as he got? Okay, but okay, you have the option with a 9 or the sharp, flat 9 with with a third. It's up to you, okay? If not himself, C major 7, then he has not. And then to say the six, or just to say the thing, was with one hand if it's too hard, okay? A minor 7, it surely feels D7. Another, always both hands, and other words, you decide. B minor 7, or words, or word, or one would need 1, 2, 3. But if you don't want, you stay on the E minor. 1, 2, 3. The record shows A minor 7. I took the blow. D minor, D7, sorry, and did it, and of course my way, yes it was my way. But something like this. So, and you have a little bit of regret, not too much. I mean, with bossa, okay? For what is the man? G. So G and D, same chords. For what has he got? Why? Maybe I prefer this one with 7 flat 9, G7 flat 9. Yes, maybe. Not himself, C major 7, C with G with left hand, then he has not to say the thing, A minor 7, and E with our left hand, it truly feels D and A with our left hand, and other words, and other words, B minor 7, B and sharp. Or one would need 1, 2, 3. The record shows A minor 7. I took the blows. D7. I did it. No, said not I. Said and I did. No, what I'm doing is and did it my way. Yes, it was my way. So I think you have all the tools to make a so beautiful song. It's a so fantastic song. I love, and I hope you enjoy like me. And thank you very much if you appreciate. And thank you for your fidelity. And I do my best for to try to talk to the beginners. I mean, you see, you have some option for to play, and now, so with really the end is near, B minor 7, and so I face the final curtain. You can sing and play. It will be so beautiful, my friend. I say clear, you see, I state my case, of which I'm certain. Just like this, I've lived a life that's full, so beautiful. This movement, okay. I've traveled each, you see, and every highway minor from the E to E flat and more, G with D, much more than this. I did it my way. So what can we do? My way. You can play in major mode if you want. It would be more simply just with the roots of fifth. My, like this, with a D and with more one. But harmonically, it's really more interesting to do that. But or what I did it my way. You can do just play C and G if it's too hard, okay? And I did it my. You play C minor 6 my way. You see, just the C minor 6. If it's too hard to do that, you play and did it my way. See, my way, like this. C minor 6 and G. You see, very simply. But that's the most important is to get the pleasure, to enjoy. That's the word, enjoy. So thank you very much for your attention. If you have the curiosity to discovering my channel, you will discover a big playlist that I'm dedicated to the fantastic Carlos Tom Jobim, to the big composer of Vinicius de Moraes, a big playlist that I've dedicated to the Latin song, because I love Latin song, and the passion of my life, Michel Legrand. So enjoy that the words, and I hope to see you again on my channel. And don't forget, enjoy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye bye.